the first functions that I created is the get process log message, right? As you see right here, 441 common get process log message, right? And it's basically, and then this 0 means that it's not taking in any parameters, right? So if the process log message is less than 0, it's invalid. So we just return -1, and then otherwise to print out the current process log level, right? The other function is set process log message, right? Set process log message. You can see, make sure these names are like exact names, right? I spent 30 minutes just to realize that it was like different. After that, okay, this function is basically, as it say, set process log message, right? So basically, like this one right here, it checks to see if the user is the super user, right? And then otherwise, the new, and if it checks to see if the user is super user, and the new level is valid, right? Which is between 0 and 7. Otherwise, the level like aside from those levels are invalid, right? And then we just return the log level, right? Otherwise, if it's failed, we return -1 and print that permission denied, right? And the last function, it has number 2 right here, which means it's taking 2 parameters, taking the user and the message, the level, right? So basically, these are the list of the things that we have to do: the override, proc alert, proc critical, proc errors, proc warning, blah, blah. And okay. After that, we're just going to check to see if the level is valid, if the log message is less than or equal to the global level. So this is where it checks, right? And then we just return the level, right? The last thing that I added in the kernel systems is the syscall, right? Which is the header functions, right? So following like the link that we'll give in on Canvas. So this is like the way that the TA did it. So ASM linkage integers the names of which is get process log message, set process log message, and process log message right here. So it's the same as the one that we put on tables. And just one thing to keep in mind that I did not know, that if it doesn't take in any parameters, I have to put void right here. I would just put in it empty like that, and it was incorrect, right? So yeah, that's the one mix. That also took me like 1 to 2 hours just to realize that. Okay, and after that, the other thing that I did is, where is it? It's right here, right? I created 2 files, the processlog.c and processlog.h. The h processlog.h is just like the header files, and then processlog.c is we define the functions here, right? Basically, it's return the value, right? And I'll quickly go into, I already made the executional function. So if we just run it, it will ask for the super user permissions, and after that, as you can see right here, this is the result. It should fail. This one should fail. This one should succeed. This one should succeed. And as you can see, the test had it passed. Congratulations to me, it passed. And then the lift function, I think it's taking like a little bit. The functions right here. For the lift function, it did not ask for the super user permissions. It's just like go right away, right? It should fail, which is fail, should succeed, everything right. Okay, everything worked correctly as it is. And then the system did not crash, right? So everything is working as it should, right? The only thing that is not cooperating in my case is the to reptilian kernel. Okay, CD right here. It would not, the patch file would not compile, right? As you can see right here, if I copy all these and put it right here, it would not work. I don't know why, but it doesn't work. C1, and then I just skip apply. Bam, it doesn't work. I still don't know how to